Guys, I just wanted to make a real quick video. I made another video about where I changed. This had a 1.25 orifice in it when I got it, stock off of Amazon to MJJC, and I had good luck with it. But right now I'm using my gas pressure washer. The other video I made was with the Sunjo SPX 9004 that does 2 gallon a minute. And I changed out the orifice to a 1.1 so it would actually foam with the Sunjo, because with the 1.25 it wasn't really doing anything. But I'm just now using it with my gas pressure washer that's 2.5 gallon a minute and at 2800 working psi. But let's take a look at this foam it's producing. Now see, with that same foam cannon, I was getting, and by the way, that's 2 ounces of Chemical Guys citrus washing gloss. I filled it up to about 700-800 mils of water and then put 2 ounces in. And I mean, if you can see that, this is about as good as it gets. You know, this is like PF 22 level. With a 2.5 gallon a minute machine. I mean, it's like shaving cream. Look at that. So yeah, I don't recommend. 2.5 gallon a minute is probably the highest I would go with this 1.1 orifice. If you've got anything above 2.5 gallon a minute, you might not want to use the 1.1. But it's out. But yeah, you know, if you're not getting the results you'd like, you know, for a $5 piece. Oh, but by the way, my other video I talk about, so there's the orifice, but then there's also this mesh, they call it the mesh foam maker, and you know, that's what the water in the soap has to pass through, and that also plays a big part in it. And so when I bought my 1.1 orifice, it came with a stainless steel mesh foam maker. And I, just by looking at the old one that came in that foam cannon and the new one that came with the new orifice, I could see there was a difference in how, you know, dense or, you know, thickly woven or thinly woven the mesh was. And so I put the when I put the 1.1 orifice in that foam can, I also put that mesh foam maker that came with that orifice in the MJJC foam cannon, and the results, you know, so I did that and seen what the foam was like, and then I changed out. I left the 1.1 orifice in, but I changed out. I went back to the original mesh foam maker that came with that foam cannon, and it produced better foam. So the reason I say that is because that also plays a part. Changing from a 1.25 to a 1.1 orifice should, you know, enhance your results. You should have better foam, no doubt. But I'm just telling you, you know, I seen them. I ordered mine off Amazon, and there's ones that are only the orifice, and then there's ones that come with the mesh foam maker, and then I think you can get the mesh foam maker separate from the orifice. And so I'm just saying, if you'd want to play around with it, I'm probably going to get some more of the mesh foam makers and play around with it myself. So, but yeah, I just wanted to make this quick little video showing what that that foam cannon with that 1.1 orifice and the mesh foam maker that came stock in that foam cannon, what it would produce. Now, I was getting similar results to that with that foam cannon with the 1.25 orifice and that pressure washer in the summer when I had my soft water tank hooked up. That soft water made a huge difference. That's also a big factor in what kind of results you're going to get, is your water quality, how soft or how hard your water is. So keep that in mind. And so, you know, our water isn't super hard, but it's not on the soft side either. So I got a water softener tank. I've got a video on that. I think it's they labeled it how to get awesome foam even with hard water, something like that. So I talk about that water softener tank. And I've got, or I think it came with where you could hook it up with a garden hose connection, so it's very easy to deal with. And like I said, you can go check that video out if you're interested, because that's definitely a way to get even better foam. I'd be really curious to see if I had that soft water tank hooked up right now, which right now we're getting into the freezing temperatures at night here north of Nashville, and so I don't want to have to haul that soft water tank in and out every day. It's not that big of a deal to me, but I'd be interested to see if I did have that hooked up, and with this foam cannon with the 1.1 orifice in it, I just wonder what it'd look like, because in my opinion, that's pretty good foam that it was producing. So especially for the dilution ratio of that, only 2 ounces with the 700 or 800 mils of water, which is basically almost filling the foam cannon up. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comments. And if somebody wants a link to that orifice and mesh foam maker that I got, I'll try to find it. I don't know if I'll leave it in the description, but if you ask me, I'll try to find the link for it. And you guys let me know what y'all's experiences are. Let me know if any of y'all have played with those mesh foam makers, and if you got worse results or better results. And so I'd really like to hear all y'all's experiences with y'all's foam cannons. And like I said, there's multiple factors that go into it. So if you tell me about it, I might ask for your pressure washer specs. And not everybody knows how hard or soft their water is, I know that, but that usually depends on where you live. But anyways, guys, till the next one, y'all either be good or be good.